My name is Reverend Father Felix Ugozo, Summer Parochial Vicar at the Church of Nineteenth in Midland Park in New Jersey. This Sunday is the 19th Sunday in the ordinary time, and I want to focus on these two last readings, letter of St. Paul to the Ephesians and the Gospel of St. John. In the letter of St. Paul to the Ephesians, Paul provides us with a checklist, maybe an ethical checklist, for us to measure ourselves, whether we are living up to the standard of our calling as Christians. But again, before even that verse 32, if you go a little before verse 32, Paul in the same letter invites all of us. He said, "Do not grieve the Holy Spirit with whom you were sealed for the day of redemption." And he goes on to say, "Get rid of bitterness, of anger, of slander, of malice, and even brawling." He said, we have to live more positively. And he began to say, be compassionate to one another. Be kind-hearted. Be forgiving. And ends up by saying, be imitators of God as beloved children. Live in love. Being imitators of God and living in love is to be like Jesus, to think like Jesus, have the manner of Jesus and his attitude. And I think Jesus in the gospel offers us even a way to do that by asking us to accept him as the bread of life. And in the communion, he offers us that body, his body and blood. So the Eucharist is a recreation, is a source of a new life. Here, Jesus invites us to be like him so that we can live in love. The Catechism of the Catholic Church tells us about the whole meaning and the whole value of the Eucharist, having in communion with Jesus. It says, in communion, first of all, it brings us closer to Christ. It expands the life of grace. It reduces the concupiscence of sin. It provides us like a ladder to go to heaven. So receiving communion, accepting Jesus in the Eucharist helps us to become even like Jesus, so that we can live as Paul has invited us to do, in love, showing compassion, being kind-hearted to one another, and forgiving each other. This Sunday, we are open to receive Jesus so that we can become more better people, more better families, more better co-workers in our places of work, and more better provide more things for humanity, more available to make the world a better place. Amen.